Welcome back to ABCGH Spoilers channel. Today we will learn about the intriguing developments unfolding in Port Charles that have fans buzzing with anticipation. Behind the scenes analysis. Valentin Cassadine finds himself in a precarious position as he approaches Alexis Davis with an unusual request. Their complex history as half-siblings has always created a fascinating dynamic, especially considering Valentin's checkered past and Alexis's legal expertise. The question of what Valentin believes Alexis can do for him remains shrouded in mystery, but given his recent revelations about Jack Brennan, it likely involves leveraging her legal connections to uncover more about the WSB agent's true motives. Alexis, still recovering from her own personal struggles with addiction and trying to rebuild her career, faces a moral dilemma. Does she help Valentin despite knowing his manipulative tendencies? Their Cassadine blood ties have always created compelling storylines, and this interaction promises to reveal new layers to both characters. Hospital confrontations. Elizabeth Liz Baldwin has reached a breaking point with Lucas Jones, pressuring him in ways we haven't seen before from the typically composed nurse. Their professional relationship at General Hospital has always been respectful, but recent events have clearly pushed Liz to take a more aggressive stance. Her fierce loyalty to those she loves has always been a defining characteristic, and now we're seeing it manifest in unexpected ways. Meanwhile, the hospital corridors become the backdrop for another intense confrontation as Nina Reeves continues her desperate attempts to reason with her daughter. Willow Tate Corinthos's defensive reaction speaks volumes about the deep-seated distrust that has developed between mother and daughter. Whatever her mother says, she's not going to believe it, Willow declares with conviction that suggests past betrayals still weigh heavily on her mind. The mother-daughter relationship between Nina and Willow has been fraught with complications since the revelation of their biological connection. Nina's past actions, including her initial rejection of Willow, have created wounds that seem increasingly difficult to heal, especially with Willow's health concerns creating additional stress. Romantic entanglements and warnings. Ava Jerome, no stranger to making poor decisions driven by fear, takes it upon herself to warn Portia Robinson against following a similar path. This unexpected alliance between two strong-willed women highlights how characters in Port Charles often find common ground in surprising ways. Ava's passionate warning comes from a place of hard-won experience, having suffered the consequences of fear-based choices throughout her tumultuous life in Port Charles. The evolving romance between Carly Spencer and Jack Brennan continues to raise red flags among Carly's closest confidants. Jason Morgan makes a heartfelt plea for Carly to end the relationship, joining the chorus of concerned voices that includes Lucas Jones and Felicia Scorpio. Carly's uncharacteristically defensive response suggests that Jack's influence over her may already be stronger than anyone realizes. Jason's concern stems from his deep connection with Carly, having been her rock through countless crises. His instincts about Jack being dangerous shouldn't be dismissed lightly, given Jason's experience in recognizing threatening individuals. The intensity of Carly's defense of this relatively new relationship hints at potential manipulation by Jack, raising concerns about a possibly controlling or mentally abusive dynamic developing. WSB complications. The most alarming development centers around Jack Brennan's explicit threat to Jocelyn Jacks regarding her future as a WSB agent. His warning that she'll never join the agency if she reveals certain information to her, presumably Carly, demonstrates the dangerous power dynamics at play. Jack's intimidation tactics reveal his true character, especially in light of Valentin's recent revelations about the man. Jocelyn's predicament is particularly heart-wrenching as she believes her very freedom depends on complying with Jack's demands. Her fear of imprisonment for Cyrus Renault's death drives her continued cooperation despite growing misgivings. This storyline brilliantly explores how young characters can be manipulated through fear and misunderstanding of consequences. The suggestion that Jocelyn didn't join the WSB for Dex Heller adds another layer of complexity to her motivations. Her character development has taken unexpected turns, showing her growth from a privileged teenager to a young woman facing life-altering decisions under extreme pressure. Future implications. As these storylines converge, Port Charles stands on the precipice of dramatic revelations that will reshape relationships throughout the community. Jack Brennan's true nature seems poised to be exposed, potentially endangering both Carly and Jocelyn in the process. Willow's continued rejection of Nina suggests a family reconciliation remains distant, while Ava's warning to Portia may foreshadow difficult choices ahead. The intricate web of connections in General Hospital continues to create compelling drama, with characters' past decisions influencing their current predicaments in ways they never anticipated. As Tuesday's episode approaches, fans can expect emotional confrontations, surprising alliances, and the continuation of storylines that have kept viewers invested for decades. The beauty of Port Charles lies in its ever-evolving character dynamics, where today's enemies become tomorrow's allies, and trusted relationships can unravel with a single revelation. The upcoming episode promises to deliver the perfect blend of suspense, emotion, and the unexpected twists that make General Hospital a cornerstone of daytime drama. Next, we will learn about the intricate dynamics between Jack Brennan and Carly Spencer in the beloved soap opera General Hospital. The emotional roller coaster these characters are experiencing has captivated viewers nationwide, and we're about to dive deep into their complicated relationship. The inevitable heartbreak. In the world of Port Charles, heartbreak seems to follow Carly Spencer like a shadow. Jack Brennan appears poised to join the exclusive club of men who have truly shattered Carly's heart, with Sonny Corinthos being the only previous member. The emotional devastation brewing on the horizon may surpass anything Carly has experienced before, given her growing feelings for Brennan despite her attempts to guard her heart. When the truth finally emerges about Jack's deception regarding Jocelyn's recruitment to the WSB, Carly's reaction will likely be catastrophic. The betrayal runs deeper than mere dishonesty, it involves her daughter's safety and future. Jack's decision to guide Jocelyn to Cyrus Renault's cabin, his subsequent cover-up of Joss's self-defense killing, and his framing of Jason Morgan will feel like the ultimate betrayal to Carly, who values loyalty above all else. The warning signs were present from the beginning, much like her tumultuous relationship with Sonny. Yet once again, Carly chose to follow her heart rather than heed the cautionary signals her mind was sending. This pattern of emotional decision-making has consistently led her into heartache, creating a tragic cycle that viewers have witnessed throughout the series. The Metro Court Incident. The seeds of doubt were planted during what should have been a pleasant evening at the Metro Court. During their date, Jack's interaction with another woman named Vivian created an uncomfortable situation that revealed much about his priorities. When introducing Carly, he referred to her merely as the owner of the establishment, a cold, impersonal description that wounded Carly deeply. This dismissive introduction spoke volumes about Jack's inability to recognize the importance of their relationship. For a woman who has struggled with validation throughout her life, being reduced to her professional title rather than acknowledged as his romantic partner was particularly hurtful. The pain was evident in her immediate reaction. She walked away, unable to continue pretending everything was fine. When Jack followed her to the pier, his cluelessness about her distress only compounded the problem. Despite Carly openly admitting that she felt they wanted different things from their relationship, Jack remained oblivious to the emotional nuances of the situation. This fundamental disconnect in emotional intelligence foreshadows greater communication issues to come. The internal conflict. Despite her outward hesitation, Carly's feelings for Jack run deep. Her conversation with Maxie Jones over drinks at the Metro Court revealed the intensity of her attraction. When Maxie posed the thought-provoking question, would Carly regret not sleeping with Jack if she were to die tomorrow, Carly's expression conveyed everything words couldn't. The undeniable chemistry between them creates a powerful internal conflict for Carly. She wants to protect herself from potential heartbreak, yet simultaneously yearns for the connection and passion Jack offers. This tension between self-preservation and desire drives much of her character development in recent episodes. The March 14th episode hints at a significant turning point in their relationship, with spoilers suggesting Carly may finally surrender to her feelings and become intimate with Jack. This development raises the emotional stakes considerably. The closer they become physically and emotionally before Jack's deception is revealed, the more devastating the fallout will be. Jack's complex motivations. Behind Jack Brennan's decisions lies a complex web of professional obligations and personal ethics. As head of the WSB, his responsibilities extend far beyond his romantic life. His recruitment of Jocelyn wasn't merely calculated manipulation but stemmed from genuine recognition of her potential as an agent. Jack observed in Jocelyn a burning desire for justice, particularly following the loss of Dex Heller. He recognized how she could channel her grief and anger into effective action against dangerous criminals. In his mind, offering her this opportunity served multiple purposes. It provided her with a constructive outlet for her emotions while utilizing her talents for the greater good. The dichotomy between Jack's professional judgment and personal feelings creates a fascinating character study. He genuinely cares for Carly, evidenced by his pursuit of a relationship with her, yet his worldview is shaped by years of espionage and difficult ethical choices. For Jack, sometimes personal happiness must be sacrificed for what he perceives as the greater good, a perspective Carly is unlikely to share when it involves her daughter. Jocelyn's new path. Jocelyn's acceptance of Jack's offer represents a dramatic shift in her life trajectory. Previously focused on her college education with clear academic and career goals, she now finds herself drawn into the dangerous world of international espionage. This radical change will undoubtedly become another point of contention between Carly and Jack. From Jocelyn's perspective, joining the WSB offers an opportunity to honor Dex's memory by fighting against the type of criminals responsible for his death. The work provides meaning to her loss and channels her grief into productive action. Her motivations, while understandable, will likely not justify Jack's recruitment methods in Carly's eyes. The contrast between Jocelyn's academic aspirations and her new clandestine career highlights the transformative impact of trauma on a person's life path. Her decision, while personally meaningful, represents exactly what Carly has always tried to protect her children from: danger, uncertainty, and a life defined by risk. The ultimate betrayal. When the truth finally emerges, Jack's deception will likely be viewed by Carly as the ultimate betrayal. Beyond the lies themselves, his actions endangered her daughter and manipulated her into a life of danger without Carly's knowledge or consent. For a mother as protective as Carly, this crosses an unforgivable line. The revelation will force Carly to confront painful truths about her judgment in relationships. Once again, she opened her heart to someone who ultimately prioritized other considerations above her feelings and her family's well-being. This pattern of betrayal may reinforce her walls and make future romantic connections even more difficult. Jack may attempt to justify his actions by explaining his faith in Jocelyn's abilities and the importance of their mission, but such explanations will likely fall on deaf ears. In Carly's world, family comes first, always. No matter how noble Jack's intentions might have been, his deception regarding something so fundamental will likely spell the end of their romance before it truly had the chance to flourish. Next, we'll be diving into the intriguing situation surrounding Sasha Corbin and her pregnancy secret that could soon unravel in the most unexpected ways. Sasha Corbin's pregnancy journey has taken a dramatic turn this week, filling her with joy despite the underlying tension. After her uncomfortable confrontation with Willow Tate Corinthos during what should have been a routine prenatal checkup, Sasha found herself overwhelmed with happiness when she finally held the sonogram picture of her unborn child. This precious moment marked a significant milestone in her pregnancy journey, though it comes with considerable risks given the circumstances. The plot thickened considerably when Sasha approached Jason Morgan, entrusting him with the delicate task of delivering the sonogram to Michael Corinthos, who's currently receiving treatment at a facility in Germany. Sasha recognizes that each additional person aware of Michael's paternity exponentially increases the risk of widespread exposure. Beyond the obvious threats, we must consider wildcards like Martin Gray and Tracy Quartermain, characters whose natural curiosity and strategic minds could spell disaster if they stumbled upon this information. Their involvement would add unpredictable elements to an already volatile situation, potentially using this knowledge for their own agendas. Perhaps most concerning is the potential role Christina Corinthos Davis might play in this unfolding drama. Her close relationship with Michael places her in a unique position. She recently mentioned to Willow how eager Michael was to see videos of Amelia and Wiley. If Christina were to discover the truth, she might inadvertently reveal it, despite having no malicious intent. Her natural enthusiasm and candor make her an unwitting threat to this carefully guarded secret. Sasha's seemingly innocent decision to send Michael a sonogram photo may have foreshadowed its eventual discovery by unintended recipients. The writers appear to be setting the stage for this pivotal revelation, which would dramatically alter multiple storylines and relationships throughout Port Charles. As tensions continue to build and the sonogram makes its journey toward Michael, viewers are left wondering not if, but when and how this explosive secret will finally come to light. The repercussions will undoubtedly reverberate throughout Port Charles, forever changing the dynamics between these beloved characters. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this developing storyline and analyze what these potential revelations could mean for the future of Sasha, Michael, and everyone caught in the crossfire of their secret. The coming weeks promise to deliver the high-stakes drama that General Hospital fans have come to expect and love.